Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel at Lotto for Fun. Here is where we play the Lotto for fun while increasing the odds of winning. Thank you again for coming back. We're going to go over even odd strategy, high-low strategy. Let's play this to try to win. Okay, we're going to go over the states: New Mexico, New York, North Carolina, Ohio, Oklahoma, Pennsylvania, and South Carolina. Let's get to it. So, today is January 13th, and for those who haven't seen this before, this is a worksheet that I use. In the background, I have an Excel spreadsheet that I use with some formulas that calculate a lot of different things that they analyze and then spit out the results. I save it in PDF and then I review it right here. So the even odd strategy is real simple. We're just playing the different combinations with either an even number or an odd number in various ways. Of course, you know what the even numbers are, the odd numbers are, and then here are the 6 combinations that you can play for the even odd strategy. And then what I like to do is look at the last 20 draws and then analyze them. So right here, combos played. I'm looking for an even odd combination that has been played that's either equal to or greater than 5 times. And as you can see, the combination for even, odd, odd seems to be the most popular within the last 20 draws that has been played for 5 times at least. And then the least favorite or the least played combination is even, 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 which has only been played once, but also odd, even, odd is also the least popular combination that has been played, which has only been pulled once. So I say that because your strategy might be, I want to play the most popular combination, or I might want to play the least popular because at least the least popular combination will eventually show up soon in the future and will increase my chances of winning, possibly. All right, so let's continue on. So the next section right here starts with, we are looking at combinations that have started with either an even number or an odd number. And as we can see, combinations beginning with an even number seems to be more than combinations that start with an odd number. So 12 times over 8. And then times played greater than 5. We're just looking for, just in general, the number that has been played in any of the combinations, in any of the, first, middle, or last. It doesn't matter what section or where it falls in within that combination. I just want to know how many times has that number been played, and it looks like the number 4 seems to be the most popular. It's been played 11 times, where the least popular number that has been played is the number 0 and the number 6. Okay, part 2 of the even odd strategy, same information as before. However, now we're narrowing it down to the combination that's the most popular, and that's even, odd, odd. So right here, you'll see this box for combinations that fit within that group. Or I'm sorry, numbers that fit within that group, and you can either play them straight or box, or not at all, but at least you have an idea or some numbers to play around with and hopefully get to a winning streak. All right, high and low strategy, very similar to even odd, but this time we're looking at numbers in a high-low sequence. So as you can see, high numbers 5 through 9, low numbers 0 through 4, and then right here are the 6 different ways or combinations that high and low numbers can show up in a pick 3 play. Okay, and then same thing as before, the last 20 draws that have been played, but now we're looking at combinations for high-low that are either equal to or greater than the number 5, and it looks like the combination for low, high-low is the most popular, which has been played 5 times. The least popular combination is high, 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 which actually has not been pulled yet. So again, you can play the most popular combination or the least popular combination just to see, how that works out for you in the future draws. And then combinations that start with either a high number or a low number. It looks like combinations with a low number are more popular. It has been pulled 13 times versus 7 times with a combination that starts with a high number. And we can skip over this because this is the same information as before with the even odd strategy, just looking for the number that has been played the most just in general. All right, and then the part two of the high-low strategy for New Mexico. Again, as we said, the most popular combination that's been played is the low-high-low. So the box right next to it, we're looking at a group of numbers that make up that low-high-low series. So you can either play those numbers or switch them in a different order if you choose, depending on whatever your strategy is. If you win, I hope you do. Please come back, leave a comment in the section below. I would love to hear from you. Have you, given this method a shot, the strategy a chance, and how did it work out for you? Let me know. I'd love to hear from you. All right, next state, New York. New York. All right, so we're looking at the even odd strategy first. We have our last 20 draws, as you can see right here. Combinations played either equal to or greater than 5. We're not seeing any. So I go to the next highest number, which is the number 4, and as we can see, even, odd, even, and odd, odd, even seem to be the three most popular combinations pulled within the last 20 draws at 4 times each. Combinations that have been played that either begin with an even number or an odd. It's almost a tie, but it looks like the combinations that start with an even number has a slighter higher edge at 11 times. And then the number that's been played in general, regardless if it's the first number, middle number, or last number, it looks like the number 0 is the most popular number that has been played within the last 20 draws. It's been played 11 times, where the least popular number that has been played is the number 8 at 3 times. And we scroll down to the second part of even odd strategy, same information over here. But for this group of combinations we want to look at, let's consider the group that falls in or the combination for odd, odd, even. And let's look at this group of numbers that falls within that line or that strategy. And then again, you can either play these numbers the way they are, switch them around in whatever order you want, play them box, play them straight. Let me know how that works out for you. Next state, North Carolina, even odd strategy. Right here, as you can see, the last 20 draws that were played or pulled for midday. Again, remember, we're still looking at midday. Combinations, even odd combinations that are either equal to or greater than the number 5. We're not seeing any here. But as we can see, the next number is 4, so that would be even, even, and the combination of odd, even, odd, they both have been played at least 4 times, and then the least played combination is odd, odd, even, and it's only been pulled once. Combinations that start with either an even number or an odd number, it is a deadlock tie, so you can go either way with this. And then just the number in general, regardless of where it falls, how many times has that been played? It looks like the number 9, and that's kind of interesting. 9 is the popular number, and it has been played 9 times, where the least popular number is the number 3, and it's only been played once. So with that said, let's look at what is a good even odd combination to consider playing within the next couple of draws going forward. We're going to look at the odd, even, odd. And here is the group of numbers that fall within the odd, even, odd combination. Again, if you decide to play these numbers, or at least within a certain range, let me know. I like to know. Again, if you win or if this somewhat helps you or works out, please leave a comment below. Let's have fun with this. Let me know how this works out for you. Okay, and then we're going to the high-low high strategy for North Carolina. Same last 20 draws, but now let's look to see which combination of high-low high is either equal to or greater than the number 5. And as we can see, high-low high is the most popular, which has been played at least 5 times. The least popular combination is low-high-low, and it has not been pulled yet. So again, you can play the most popular combination or the least popular combination and just see how that works out for you. And then combinations that either start with a high number or a low number. It looks like the high number combinations, or combinations that start with a high number, has a bigger edge at 13 times versus 7. And then same as below, we don't have to go over that part. It's just a number that's pulled the most within the last 20 draws. And then the second part of the high-low-high strategy for North Carolina, we're looking at, oh, I apologize. I guess my formula didn't pick this up. It's looking at high, high, low right here, but we're looking at high, low, high. I will tell you this though, it kind of still works out even though there's an error because there's still two highs and one low. So you have your group of numbers you can still use to play, and you can arrange them in any order. If you decide to still play it in a high, low, high arrangement, feel free to just change the numbers around. Let me know how that works out for you. Let's have some fun with it. All right. Next is Ohio. Ohio for the even odd strategy. Again, last 20 draws. We're looking at combinations that are either equal to or greater than 5, and it looks like even, odd is the most popular, which has been pulled 6 times over the last 20 draws. The least popular combination is even, and also odd, even. Combinations that either start with an even number or an odd number. The even seems to have a slighter edge at 12 times over combinations that have started with an odd number, which is 8. And then in the overall general number that has been played, no matter what order, first number, middle number, or last number, the most popular number, is the number 6, which has been played 8 times. What is interesting that just caught my eye is it looks like there's a lot of 7s here. So it looks like number 2, number 4, number 5, and number 9 have been pulled 7 times, which is kind of interesting. So not to say that you should use these or you shouldn't use the numbers, but it's just something to consider to see how often these numbers are being played. And it looks like it's an average, okay? But the least number, or the number that has been pulled the least amount of times, is the number 0 at 2. Second part of the even odd strategy, let's look at a combination that has been played and it seems to be the most popular, which is the even odd at 6 times. Right here is a box which lists the group of numbers that fits within that combination. Again, play around with them and let me know if these work out for you. Next is Pennsylvania. The even odd strategy, we have our last 20 draws right over here. You can verify those. And then the combination that is either equal to or greater than the number 5. Surprisingly, I haven't seen a combination played that much, is the odd, even, odd combination at 7 times. So this seems to be really, really popular, at least historically. And then the least popular combination that has been played is odd, even, which hasn't been pulled. Oh, excuse me. I see another one, even, odd. And what's interesting is that they kind of are similar. You have 2 evens and 1 odd, but neither one of those combinations have been played within the last 20 draws. So that's something to really look at and consider as you are determining your next group of numbers to play for pick 3. And then combinations that either start with an even number or an odd number. It looks like combinations that start with an odd number has a higher edge at 13 versus 7. And then overall, the number in general that has been played the most is the number 9, 11 times. The least popular number that has been played is the number 6, which has only been played once. And then looking at the most popular even odd combination that has been played, which is 7 times over the last 7 draws. Right here is a group of numbers that fit within that description. Again, feel free to play box straight, mix them up. Let me know how that works out for you. We're moving forward to the high-low strategy for Pennsylvania. Same last 12 draws. Now we're looking for a combination that's either equal to or greater than 5. And as we can see, low, low, high is the most popular, which has been played 5 times over the last 20 draws. The least popular combination is low, 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 which has only been played once. And then combinations that start with either a high number or a low number. It looks like the combinations that start with a low number has a slighter edge, which has been played 11 times versus 9. We'll skip this section because, again, it's the number that's been played the most in any order. And then for the combination, the high-low combination that seems to be the most popular is low, low, high. So I'm providing you here providing right here this box of combinations that fit that description. Again, play around with it. Let me know how it works out. And last but not least, our last state for tonight is South Carolina. Even odd strategy. We're looking at the last 20 draws that have been pulled, and the combination that is greater than or equal to the number 5, it looks like it is the even odd combination, which has been played 5 times. The least popular combination is odd odd odd, which has not been played yet. So hopefully, if you go with that strategy of the least played combination, that might pop up sooner or later for you if you decide to go that route. And if so, great. I hope you win. And then the combination that starts with either an even number or an odd number. It looks like combinations that start with an even number are an advantage, which has been played 12 times versus 8. And then just in general, the number that has been played, regardless of what order it is, it looks like the number 4 is the most popular right now, which has been played 10 times. The least popular number is the number 1, which has only been played twice within the last 20 draws. And then part 2 of the even odd strategy, we're looking at the even odd combination, which is the most popular right here. I'm providing the group of numbers, so please take a look at these if you want to use these. Again, box them straight or play them straight in any fashion or order. Just let me know if they work out for you. And finally, we have the high-low strategy for South Carolina. Again, same last 20 draws we're looking at, but now we're looking at a high-low combination that's equal to or greater than the number 5. And it seems like the low-low-high combination is the most popular, which has been pulled 5 times. The least popular combination is low-high-high, which has not been played yet. So again, that's something to consider if you want to play that or not, in hopes that it will be played soon. And then combinations that either start with a high number or a low number. The ones that start with a low number have a slight advantage at 11 times versus 9. And we'll skip this again for the number that has been played more or least in any order. And then finally, the high-low strategy. The combination that has been played the most is the low-low-high combination at 5 times. Here's the group of numbers that fit within that category. And once again, play them or not. But if you do, let me know if they work out. Again, there's no guarantee in a win or results. However, I always look at it as if you at least have a batch of numbers to play, that increases your odds of winning. The potential. It's worked for me before. It's worked for me a couple of times. It doesn't work for me all the time, but it's worked for me a couple of times, and I've been quite happy with the results. So, again, let me know how this video was. Let me know if you've played some of these numbers, if it's helped you win or not. Leave a comment, and if you like the channel and some of the content I'm providing to you, please subscribe, and I'll talk to you soon. I'm out.